Scotland are looking to make it 2 from 2 against an Ireland team trying to avoid the wooden spoon. My name's Mark, let's talk rugby. Scotland versus Ireland is the final game on Super Saturday. It's at the Dam Health Stadium in Edinburgh, Saturday 29th of April. Kickoff is 7:30 BST. We'll start with the home team. Backs got Raleigh, Grant, Orr, Smith, McGee, Nelson and MacDonald. Forwards Bartlett, Skeldon, Belisle, Conkle, Roberts, Macmillan, Malcolm, McLaughlin and Gallagher. The bench then Retty, Young, Clark, Donaldson, Sinclair, Mattinson, Blacklock and Musgrove. The Ireland team then start with the backs Delaney, Doyle, Dalton, Irwin, Bean, O'Brien and Scuffin McCabe. Forwards Dugang, Jones, Haney, Friday, Monaghan, Hogan, Moore and Nick Averd. The replacements Nielsen, McGrath, Buggy, O'Connor, Wall, Hughes, McGann and Dealey. Okay, so team news for Scotland. Just one change from the team that beat Italy. Emma Orr returning to the starting lineup at outside centre. For Ireland, are unchanged in the starting 15 from the team that played England. Dorothy Wall, who is available again after injury, and Ailsa Hughes come onto the bench. So this is ranked 10th in the world versus 9th in the world, although Scotland are in the better form at the moment. In terms of their last games out, Scotland had 60% possession and 56% territory in that 29-21 win over Italy. Ireland 37% possession, 35% territory in the 48-0 loss to England. Scotland scored 3.6 points per visit to the opposition 22. Ireland didn't score at all against England, but they did put in a very good defensive effort, especially for those 30 minutes in the second half where they kept England scoreless. In terms of individual performers, E.B. Gallagher with 68 and Lana Skeldon 62 are in the top 3 tacklers in the tournament, and E.B. Gallagher also has 4 turnovers. For Ireland, Niamh Jones has 74 tackles and she's the top tacklers over the entire tournament so far, and she's made almost 14% of the team's total tackles, and that is just a crazy number for her to reach. Nicola Friday is the top line-out taker in the Six Nations with 25, although the line-out did struggle against England. And just to mention as well about that Ireland-England game, there was a protest against the mismanagement of the women's game by the RFU, and also a comment that was made, basically someone saying, who gives a fuck about women's rugby, in an address by, I think it was the president or something of the RFU was making an address last month. So there was a protest about that with signs and stuff, and the stewards and the RFU were very heavy-handed in their approach to that, not winning many friends with that. I'm sure I could see by responses on the likes of Twitter that the old entrenched guard, who probably one of them came out with that statement in the first place, were kind of happy with the way they dealt with it, but everyone else, just felt it's not the way that they should be doing things like this. This is a chance for them to really build some bridges, and they completely failed at that. So RFU, you need to get the finger out. You need to be better. You need to communicate and engage with people who are clearly unhappy with some of the stuff that you've been doing, and you need to kind of bring the fans on board really for the future. In terms of what the Caps have been saying ahead of the game, then Brian Eason, the head coach of Scotland, has said they've gone for consistency this week with just the one change. They know Ireland will throw everything at them in the game, and he also said that support at home has been incredible, and it's great to see. It'll be great to see the team running out in front of a record crowd in their final game of the tournament. Greg McWilliams, then Ireland head coach, said, they're hugely motivated to finish with a positive performance and result. It's been a challenging campaign for the squad. There have been improvements, and they're looking forward to the occasion. Lauren Delaney then said that they'll take a big boost from the performance against England, and also spoke about the need to be more clinical when they get chances. Brittany Hogan said they've been working on movement and variation in the line-out to try to make that a better part of the game and possibly a launch pad for attacks, and also spoke about how the maul has really improved throughout the tournament. Now, in terms of this game, depending on how the Italy-Wales game goes, Scotland could finish as high as third, but also as low as sixth. A win will most likely see them finished fourth unless Wales slip up against Italy and give them a chance to actually pick that third place. Ireland basically just looking to avoid the wooden spoon with a win, but still, it's going to come down to points difference if they can do that. But certainly finishing with a win would be a huge boost and positive for them. In terms of my opinion on things, I think Scotland definitely going to be the favourites for this one. Another good start like they had against Italy, going to make it very difficult for Ireland. And I think if they can get the likes of Raleigh into space, they'll definitely cause Ireland a lot of problems. From Ireland's point of view then, it's a great chance for them to show that progress that they have made throughout the tournament. It's been a tough tournament on them, and I think if they can replicate that second half defensive display against England, it'll give them a chance, but they do need to offer a lot more in attack. I expect Scotland to win this one, but it's not going to stop me shutting my head off for Ireland.